we stepping outside the box because it's been on my mind to do for a long time. I always trying to find myself, trying to wean myself out of the way of doing illustrations and being who I am. This is just who I am. I'm a teacher. I preach a little bit, don't get me wrong, but I'm a teacher. I really like to get deep and really give revelations. And sometimes we need illustrations to be able to do it. And I didn't really tell her I was going to do this. I really didn't let her know, but I have to just be led by the Spirit.
That's right.
So at this time, and she's not going to be up here the whole time, but I want to go, let's go to Ephesians, but I want to take my time there because I really want y'all to understand that I'm not talking about husband and wife for real. But then again, it says in the scripture that I am, but I want to bring it because a lot of people teach this to tell wives what they need to do and tell husbands what they need to do. But people forget the scripture that's saying that don't forget the mystery. Because the wives are actually representing the church. And the husband was really representing him. So I really want to break it down for us for a second. Because I want us to understand that this is not really about husband and wife in a sense. He used that to say it was the closest thing to a relationship between the church and God.
All right.
So a lot of people use that to beat up on the other their spouse. But then we always forget that we beating up on folk, and by we beating up on them, we're not doing what we're supposed to do because God never beat us up. We did a lot of disobedient stuff. We don't always do what God wants us to do. But He never beat us up. He always does what He needs to do to lift us up. So if He needs you to fall down so He can be in a place that you only can look up, then He do that.
That's right.
But it's because of our own fleshly desires that those things happen. But He wants us to understand that He wants to show us how to do it. And I'm going to go to Ephesians first, but then I'm going to go to Hosea. Because I want you to understand, He showed Hosea through his own marriage what's wrong with the church. So, how do you know that your life sometimes is a testimony for folk to see how the church do go wrong, but He still give us a time period to come back to Him and do it right?
Yes, Lord.
See, we don't show that illustration through the ministry of the relationships we have with people. And they don't always get it right. They don't always do exactly what you want them to do, but you still love them anyway.
Amen.
Because you never and as you walk this walk, you'll always do some things that God may not want you to do. But then He always give you a time to repent and move forward and repent quickly and get back on the right path. But we don't give nobody time. We don't give anybody time to get where we are. We don't never give nobody time to be where we are. But if you really was where you was at, you'll understand giving folk time. So you can't expect for them to be where you are overnight because it didn't take you overnight to get there. So we got to break this down. I'm gonna take a minute because I really want you to understand I'm a teacher. And that's what I do. I break stuff down and I give illustrations and I get you to understand because we can hoop and holler all day.
Right.
But if you don't understand what you hooping and hollering about, we have really came here for what? Nothing.
That's right.
So I began to think, and you know, I went to Hosea and I went to Ephesians, but before I get there, it came a point in time where I remember when I want to always live in this life, but God will show you some things, and even when you ain't living the life He wants you to live, He kind of show you some stuff. And I was thinking this morning and last night how I've always made sure if I was in the vicinity, and she wasn't even my wife at the time, I always made sure she was okay. I always, if it was dark, I took her home. If if things wasn't the way they're supposed to be, I made it right. So God began to show me, even before you were saved, even before you guys were married, I put that inside for you to understand. So when you get ready to teach something, you're not teaching something that you don't do. So we went to Elle's surprise dinner, and she was doing a lot of hustling and bustling for Elle's dinner because it was a surprise. Well, how many know that we do a lot of hustle and bustle in life, and God has to take care of some things that we don't think about? So while she was doing a lot of hustle, but she was already at Elle's house. When I got finished cutting the grass, I told her, I said, baby, you know it's going to get dark before we get back. Have you thought about how you're going to get home? Because you might need to come get me so I can drive you home later on. So God began to tell me, do you remember the fact that when she wasn't in the best position that you thought she was in, even when you weren't saved, you took time to drive her home whenever you thought she needed it? I was preparing you for something. See, he prepared Hosea for some things so he could be able to show the church some through Hosea's wife. So a lot of times we take scriptures and we always beat the spouse up with the scriptures about Ephesians, but he's really trying to show us how he is with us in the church. But we don't never use those revelations to talk about you as a church member or you in the body of Christ, because we always using that scripture to beat the other up. So God said, I really want you to go a different direction. So after I told her, baby, let me make sure that you get home, I began to reminisce on how we always, as a man, we always should make sure that our wife is in the right order. But then God said, when you're in the hustle and bustle of your life, and you forget that I'm the reason why you breathing, you ain't even thought about that. Why you doing everything that you doing? Why you in the hustle and bustle? Why you doing all this that you got going on? You forget that I'm the one make your heart beat. I'm the one make the activity of your limbs work. I'm the reason why you can see. Why you doing all that other stuff? You ain't even thought about how you gonna wake up in the morning when you go to sleep. He say, so this is I tell the husband how to keep and protect their wives. He say, bring that back full force and say, you see how I protect you? You see how I make sure that you're always okay? Do you see how when you don't think about what's going on in the world, I'm protecting you? You ever notice that you're in a spot that it may somebody want to harm somebody around you, but God stops it. And while you laughing and talking and having a good time, this person over here want to do some harm, but he can't because God is stopping him. Do we ever think about that? Because we are his people, and he protects his people. So the best relationship is between a husband and a wife. But he say, always remember, that's just a mystery. That's just something I put in place to show you that I'm protecting you. See, it's time to teach folks how God is protecting them. You protect others because he protected you. It always comes back full force that you're only able to do what you're doing for somebody else because he's doing it for you. Do we understand that as a people? So I want you to understand that the wife represents the church today. The husband represents God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost, because that's a trinity. So when we get to talking about this, and we get to talking about the heart, and we get to talking about Hosea, understand that all of this God did for him just to show him how faithful he is to us. She's able to do this, she's able to do that, but he stays faithful to her. We did all this running around. Y'all don't want to call it what it is. Y'all been cheating. Bro, you cheating. You don't do what God tell you to do, you cheating. You put something before God, you cheating. Call it what it is. You out here cheating. You ain't faithful. Talking talking about being faithful. You cheat on God every day. And when He's ready for you to read, you don't read. You done cheated. Just want to make it plain for everybody, because folks got to understand that scriptures come to help, not hurt. Am I beating you down? I don't come to beat you. I come to raise you up. So next time when you about to cheat, you think of this message. Next time you don't look at that scripture first, and you about to eat first. If your stomach hurt like that, you can live. Say your grace before you put it in your mouth. Go to Ephesians 5:21. Now it's a mystery now. So then I begin to think about it. He said it's a mystery. He really talking about God's people and Him. That's what He's saying. Submitting yourselves one to another. He's already submitted to you when He went to the cross. So if you're waiting on Him to do something for you, you can keep waiting. It's already been done. I've already set up a place for you. He said, I already prepared a place for you before you knew what the place was. While you were still on the bar, didn't understand nothing but laughing and having games. When you was a little bit. He said, I already had prepared a place for you, because He said, I wish that no man perish. Say, submitting yourself one to another in the fear of God. Jesus feared God enough to say, can this cup pass? He said no. So He did what He had to do for us. He's the bridegroom. See, I put this stuff together. He's the bridegroom, we the bride. So now you gotta get out of husband and wife. You gotta get spiritual. You gotta really get spiritual, because a man right here talking about, I ain't no bride. You's a bride. Because you spiritually getting out of the masculinity of this earth, and you're spiritually getting into the fact that I'm no more male or female. That's what Scripture tells us. I'm a spirit. That's why He wants the flesh to die and the spirit rise, so you can understand that you get out of the masculinity, and you get out of the feminine that you are, and say, I'm a spirit that needs to be risen up. And my flesh, the way I think about stuff, got to take down, because this is why we have problems. Because we can't get out of our flesh. So people already did submit. It ought to be easy for you to submit to somebody who already submitted to you. If I've shown myself friendly, then somebody who needs a friend can be friendly. But it's already been done on my part to show myself friendly. So now we wonder why people come to us with their problems. I'm trying to teach you something. Because you've already spiritually shown yourself friendly. So now that you've shown yourself friendly, you want to tell you their problems. They're not telling their problems to you. They're telling them to you so you can take them. Submitting yourself one to another in the fear of God. Wives, submit yourself unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church. And He is the Savior of the body. He's covering you. I understand that He's covering you right now. When you ain't even fit to be covered. Old saint said, when I wasn't fit to live and wasn't fit to die. Yo, He did. Covered you. He kept you. Grace was on you. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husband in everything. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church. And just get what He did. Gave Himself for it. So He loved you so much when you didn't even know who He was. Most of the time when it's for real, when you over there, when a young lady over there just looking pretty, most of the time, we as men should see them. They should have to come over there looking for. The scripture said, you didn't choose him, he chose you. Y'all better know scripture. See, the problem is folks don't know scripture. So therefore, in not knowing scripture, this is why fleshly stuff happens, and instead of us noticing women, they twitching in front of them. So it's not like you came to Christ. You just had to say yes. See, the problem is, we don't know how to say yes. He's been pricking you for a long time. He's been trying to get you to come to him for a long time. He's been trying to get you to step in your place for a long time, and you ain't saying yes yet. Amen. Your place is with him. Your place is doing what he called you to. Come on up here, baby. I'm about to get too far. Come on up here. He said, your place, see, the place was her. With her by my side. See, I got to preach this whole message with her by my side. Y'all listen. Because everywhere you go, God be on your side. But he didn't chose you. So after he chose you, I chose her. So after I told her, I asked her, I say, make sure that you're by my side. God is saying, make sure after he chooses that you keep him. He said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. But a lot of times, not you, baby, but folks leave the fold. Want to make this clear? My wife ain't did a thing, but I gotta make the comparison. I gotta let folks see some stuff. Because what happens is arguments happen, and you disagree with the Lord, which he always right, but you disagree with the Lord, and you trying to figure out why ain't nothing going right, because you disagree with the person that's perfect. You disagree with folk, and you actually take what they say, and then you and God have a spat. You ain't got no business having a spat with him, and then you have a nerve to leave what he said. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with washing of water by the word. How many know we cleanse through the word? That's why I want to make sure that we always get the word here. Because I can do a lot of other stuff, but if I ain't giving the word, I ain't doing nothing. We cleanse through the word. For no man have ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourish it and cherish it, even as the Lord. The church. For we are members of his body, and of his flesh, and of his bones. Understand that when you choose your wife, you're saying that we're becoming one. So when God chose you, how can you do what you want to do without talking to the person that chose you? You guys got to come to an agreement before stuff happens. You just can't be out there just doing whatever and ain't asking nobody. I can't just do whatever without asking her. Don't be talking about, Chris, you always. God has to ask you for you to work and do it. People don't even see what's going on. I can't. You the man, you ask your wife, God ask me what he want me to do something. Oh, y'all don't look at it like that. God asks of me. I can say yeah or nay, but it's in my best interest to say yes. But I can choose to say no. But you understand that God said, I died for you. Amen. See, it's easy for the men to say yes to what I asked her to do if she know that I put myself on the back burner and not to what I want to do to see her happy. People be missing stuff. You wonder why she get blessed so much. You wonder why we get blessed so much. You wonder why y'all getting blessed so much, because you're putting yourself on the back burner. And in return, God says, let me give you a little something, something. Let me make sure that that smile stay on your face. Because you putting a smile on my face for doing what you do.
Amen.
Y'all don't understand that it's a partnership. God said, I'm in a partnership with you. Yes, I'm the head, but I'm asking you to do what I'm asking you to do so we can win some souls. But you just take the time to listen to what he said. He said, for those who have an ear to hear. Don't block the Savior out. He saved you. Don't block him out. That he might present himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. As we work as a husband and wife team to iron all the wrinkles out. You're working at the church to your Savior to iron all of your wrinkles out. So everything that you want to do that's contrary to what's going to be prosperous for your life, he's saying, I need you to get rid of that so I can get you here. And you have the audacity to go back and forth about, well, I don't want to give that up. And you wonder why you're stagnant. And you wonder why you haven't gotten to that next level. You wonder why you're going through so much. You wonder why your blessings are being hindrance. He got it right here. And as you do more and more, he open up his hand more and more, and then he'll pour you out blessings that you have room enough to receive. But you wonder why your blessings on hold because your spiritual growth is on hold. You don't know how to listen no more. You started listening. When you first got there, you say you listened to everything somebody told you that was true. But now you got a little bigger, you got a little older. And you don't want to listen no more. And wonder why you strong arm and blessing now when you actually had blessing that was room enough to receive. Now your blessings so few and far between, you don't even know what the blessing look like no more. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. So if he died for you, you ought to be able to die spiritually for him.
Amen.
He did it for you.
Amen.
He already done showed you how much you have been loved. I already showed you that. Look at it. I already showed you. We're already being shown. So it's easy for you to be loved if you show yourself in a spot of being loved. So, God, I know you love me, now show me. Because I'm always going to show you. I'm going to tell somebody about you everywhere I go. I'm going to push the plate back when you tell me to push the plate back. I'm going to love somebody who despitefully misuses me. I'm going to do everything I have to do to show you how much I love you because you first loved me.
Right.
He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourished it and cherished it, even as the Lord the church. I hope this gets a little bit more simple for you. For we as members of his body, of his flesh, and of his bones. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. God said, I'm ready for you to leave. I'm just like my dad. He said, I'm ready for you to leave. I'm just like my mom. He said, I'm ready for you to leave. This is just a characteristic of a trait that all our family members have. My mama was a drunk, so that's why I'm a drunk. My dad was a gambler, so that's why I'm a gambler. God said, I'm ready for you to put that down, leave, and cleave. He said, I'm ready for you to leave all these generational curses, and I'm ready for you to cleave to what I want you to have. He said, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you to get rid of that because it's time out for you talking about from this what such and such did. Who is your father now for real? It's time for you to get to know your spiritual father. All right. So you can know the characteristics of him, so you can get him inside of you. So you can move forward in what he wants you to do and be like him. Blameless. And shall be joined unto his wife, and they two shall be one flesh. You should be so caught up in what God wants to do, y'all become one. This is a great mystery. But I speak concerning Christ and the church. Y'all see that? Already said, he came back and said, wait a minute. Before y'all get wrapped up in looking at each other crazy, make sure you look at your spiritual mirror and say, I speak mystery about who you are in Christ. Because before you become a great husband or wife, you got to become a great saint. Right. I got to be the best I can be in the ministry as a child of God. And as I do this, it trickles down and she wonder why I treat her so well. Because God showed me how to treat her so well. I treat her well myself. I'm good because God made me good. Amen. Nevertheless, let every one of you in particular so love his wife, even as himself. And the wife see that she reverence her husband. Because if you can reverence God, you can reverence your husband. If you can protect what God has given you, which is the Holy Spirit, you can protect your wife. See, it always goes back to that main focus. Our Heavenly Father. Now let's go to Hosea. I'm moving slow. I'll take my time there because I really want y'all to get this. See, the thing God really want to show us is no matter how apart you get, God really want to show you how to get back to him. Because we get to a point in life where everything matters for what he wants to do. You can't never let it get to a point where other people or other things or other responsibilities comes before Christ. Just like other responsibilities outside of the house can't come before me and her house. So other responsibilities that you have can't come before the house of God. So I'm trying to show somebody. All right. We got to make sure our responsibilities are right. I said this while I was doing my Bible. I said, God put the church right outside of my back door. So before I leave out my back door, I got to make sure that that house in order before I come down to the church and try to run something. So he's telling you, before you try to run something, make sure that your household. He say, God said, I'm making sure that you okay before I go, before he go tell you to reach somebody else, before he tell you to go outside your home, he said, I want to equip you. I'm trying to equip you in a way that if you get on one call with me and we talk to each other about situations, you'll be able to talk to somebody else about their situations. But get equipped in the household first. This is the household. I think we missed it. This is the household right here. Amen. Spiritually, this your household. He say the bride and the bridegroom got to get it right here before we go trying to take it out to the world. That's right. So get back. Some of us got functionalities or dysfunctionalities in the household. But trying to reach folk out here, you gotta make sure that your marriage right here before you go talk about taking something out to the world. Because the disciple of Christ ministry, we take it out to the world, but we first make sure the marriage right in here. Y'all getting this today? This a spiritual marriage that me and God in, you and God in. Make it personal. Before, come to the house and get it right. Before you go out the door. This is a spiritual household. But this is what he tells Hosea. Hosea 1, verse 2, he said, the beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, go take unto thee a wife. So he already, so first thing, see a lot of us say when he tell her go take a wife, we just happen to be married. Listen to me now, you know what I'm going. You say we just happen to be married. Now, my wife don't have the keys to work out as a harlot. Let me get that clear right now before we get into this. Don't get it twisted. Don't say that first. But understand that we both had issues to work out before we can make this thing better. But whatever issues need to be worked out, it takes us together working them out. Whatever issues you had, it took you and God to work them out. It didn't take you, God, and nobody else. Stop putting everybody. Sometimes it just need to be you and God working some situations out for you. Folks ain't praying for you. Folks don't. They don't need to say nothing. Sometimes God say, he said, first thing he tell you when you get married, don't have everybody in your business. Right. So in a marriage, the Bible says work out your own soul salvation with fear and trembling. The problem is, folks always in between me and God's man. Folks always trying to tell me how to be married to my Savior. Don't tell me how to be married to my Savior unless you're going to come through here. But don't be trying to twist them scriptures around so it can fit you. Telling me what to do. Let me just talk to me and my bridegroom. It's time for me to learn how to talk to our Savior for ourselves. Yeah. Anybody gonna tell me about my wife? I'm gonna check on my wife myself. Anybody gonna tell me how to handle my wife? Friday night, they're gonna ask me something. They're gonna ask us something. He let you go to the game. Let. You know, dictatorship. It's a partnership. Right. Even Jesus, listen to me. Even Jesus gives you free will. Yes, but you have the audacity. I don't even know why I'm going. You have the audacity to try to check somebody. Right. I want folks to understand some things. Time for us to understand relationship. Jesus has your best interest at heart, but he still gives you free will to make that choice. It said the beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, go and take unto thee a wife of whores. What you say, Lord, do what? Maybe they whores. Go take your wife of liars. Lord, you want me to talk to a liar? She ain't gonna even, when we do the vow, she gonna say she do it, she don't. You want me to? You really, Lord, do you really? Lord, I'm trying to show you something. God's trying to show somebody something. Showing that he can work in this situation out. Yes, Lord. He's telling you that he can work in this situation out that you have. You've been cheating on God all this time, and he married to you. And he's saying, I'm just waiting on you to get right because I know that through the scriptures and to know through this walk, I can get you to do right. Yes, Lord. ought to be, I don't know about, he helping me today.
Amen.
He helping me today. Because he told me, all that stuff you did wrong, I've been married to you from the beginning, and you finally came back. I finally got back on track.
All right.
He didn't divorce me. He said, come on back. I came on back. But I ain't divorced. And children, oh, you want me to have children about too? You mean to tell me that, wait a minute, you really want me to have children about somebody who's been doing tough situation? But get why he said, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord. So we've been cheating. America been cheating. Y'all hear that? This land cheating, taking private school. They cheating. No more moment of silence. They cheating. Spread a raw, spot a child. They cheating. We used to get paddled in school when we act up. We cheating. Because everybody's saying, don't touch my baby. Either you can chastise them now or let the system do it. Which one you gonna do? You want Jesus to chastise you or you want the world to do it? He asking you. He asking you right now. That's a question to each and every one of us. Are we gonna line up with God and let him chastise us when we need it, or are we gonna let the world slaughter us? Which one we want to do? Then go to chapter 2. Verse 1. Say ye unto your brother, and to your sisters, Grandma, plead with your mother. It's time for us to plead with some folks, tell them to come back. The problem is we're too scared to talk to people about their sins because we have forgotten how to talk to people anyway. We don't know how to chastise no more. We hoop and holler and put them down and expect for them to be picked up. It ain't what you say, it's what? How you say it. Hosea loved his wife even when she wasn't showing love. I know sometimes you feel like maybe this spouse ain't treating you how you think. Y'all act like y'all scared to pray about stuff. Time for us to, Jesus said he's a permanent intercessor. He's an intercessor for us. He's sitting on the right hand of the Father, making intercessions. So basically, every time you do something wrong, you don't go talking to nobody else. He say, Lord, spare their life. God, spare them this time. God, they don't get it right. God, I pray that they do it right next time. Plead with your mother. Plead, for she is not my wife. What he's saying right now, she not. He said, you know what he's saying to y'all? Y'all ain't the bride right now. Now, I didn't marry you, and you're not acting according to what the marriage vow said. Y'all know the marriage vow too. Rich or poor, you ain't got no money no more, you don't love Jesus no more. Sickness under here, every time you get sick, you mad at Jesus. As long as you both shall live, you don't never stop living. Y'all understand that? You're supposed to love him till you die with him. no matter what's going on in life, you're supposed to. You don't agree with God doing in your life right now, you still supposed to love Him. God don't agree with what you're doing right now, He still love you. But that's what He said. If you love me, you'll keep my commandments. And let's get to this commandment thing right quick, because I like to. She know what I like. She know what I don't like. Can you just keep the commandments of what I like? Because God's going to always try to keep the commandments of what you like as long as the partnership is right. Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of God. Neither am I her husband. See, everybody who claims God is not His. Listen to what He said. I am not her husband, not because I don't want to be, because she's not treating me as her husband because she's doing everything else. God is saying, you say I'm your husband. You say I'm the bridegroom. You say I'm your savior. But how you living, what you put before me, is not showing that that's really how you feel. You know what He said? He said, I'm trying to figure out. You say you love me. You say that I'm yours and you mine. What you always cheating for? If you love somebody, you gotta chill. You ain't even worry about looking at. See, you don't have to worry about looking at nothing else when you already got what you was looking for.
That's right.
I don't really think people see it. You gotta look past what God has gave you to look upon something else. So she's sitting right here, and while she's sitting right here, I can't even look at her face. I'm still trying to look to the side. So in a sense, God said, I'm right here in front of your face. Whatever you ask me to give you, I give you according to my riches and glory.
Right.
So if she asked me for something, if she know I just paid the mortgage I couldn't give it, is she gonna step out? I don't think y'all even understand. So, Chris, I don't want to such and such. But baby, I just paid the mortgage. I ain't really got that right now. And she still get it some type of way. It ain't other than how God want her to get it then. That stepped outside to get something that ain't even worth stepping outside for. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of us stepping outside of God trying to get something that wasn't even worth getting at the time. It ain't that it wasn't yours yet. It just wasn't the right time. Because sometimes we trying to go before God and get something, and now we can't pay stuff. Or now we're in a tough situation. Or now we put all the eggs in one basket, and now we can't even find no way out. Oh, let's go on. When God was writing all things, I said, hold on, look at that, look at that. Hey, whoa, I'm here. And you still trying to find a way to slide God out of the way so you can get what He don't want you to have in the first place. So this is what He had to do. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts. Let I strip her naked and set her in as in a day that she was born. So you wonder why sometimes you gotta be stripped all the way down to nothing. Because you call God a little better when you ain't got nothing else to call on. When you ain't got nothing else, you ain't got nowhere to go but up. You have the audacity to do what? Look up. You ain't prayed in a long time, but you You sure remember how to pray when you're out here naked. When your prayer that you had was a great prayer warrior, but now they ain't reaching that no more. You was able to preach the word, but all of a sudden, you can talk all day, but don't nobody feel nothing. Don't even know what you're talking about. You're going to be around it. Let I strip her naked and set her as in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land. We have living water down in our. Listen to. We got to understand what he's saying. God has made us as living water. We have living water. The song says we got a well of water down in our soul. But when the well go dry, you trying to shake yourself because he ain't shaking you no more. You doing all you can to feel his presence, but you can't feel it no more. Because of this, you begin to see that your groom kind of standoffish. Not because he moved, because you kept doing this. Because your eye was off the way, the truth, and the life. So as you veer off the way, the truth, and the life, you're veering towards death. So your spirit man is dying. Your relationship with him is dying because you're not working it out the way you're supposed to. What is it that I need to do to make your love and kindness come back to me? You two need to ask those questions. So now you're in the wilderness. And set her like a dry land and slay her with thirst. See, you gotta take thirst, you gotta take water away from somebody so they know the significance of it. So if I take the living water away from you, then you again hunger and thirst after righteousness. Now I gotta take it away from you first. Then you'll come running after it again because now you see how much it meant to you. Some folks don't know how much God means to them until they lose him. You better hold God like you hold a football high and tight. Because it's so quick to fumble. So it's so God right here telling you to hold it high and tight, and you running loose with it. And you wonder why you're following him. You wonder why they stripping God, the devil's stripping God from you. Because you allowing it, because you're not holding it tight enough. You don't feel, you know what, sometimes you don't feel like you're worthy enough. Sometimes you come out the backfield ticked. God wants you to run full force with his word. He'll make a way out of no way. But what you doing? Tipping. What's wrong with us today? Always tipping with the word. We don't never want to get a word out. We don't never want to seek for a word. You ain't got to be no pastor to seek for the word. You need a word just to get you through the day.
Yes, Lord.
And I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of Adam. So you wonder why he said he promised you your household, but if you ain't saved, if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you done dropped the ball. You wonder why everything happened to you, your household and children, because you ain't doing right. Say by the fruits you bear.
Yes, Lord.
See what your fruit looking like. Your first fruits are at home. Your children ain't right because you ain't doing right. for their mother have played the harlot. She that conceived them have done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers. Going after things that suffice you for but a season. Well, understand that she represents Israel. So they become lovers after, instead of talking to God, but listen to what God's showing us. Instead of asking God for rain to get the plants to grow, now you want to talk to Baal, the weather gods. If you read Hosea, they started talking to idols and weather gods to get the rain to go. When God say, he'll shower. So instead of you letting him shower, you going to the next best thing. God ain't moving fast enough. How many of y'all done went? How many of us done went to the next best thing that we thought? Because God ain't moved fast enough. God ain't moving fast enough for folks. I will go after my lovers that give me my bread and my water, my wood and my flax, my oil and my drink. Wait a minute. So instead of she letting her husband give her that, she looking for other folks to give it to her. God say, he out here working hard for you to ask him and he to provide for you, and you out here trying to get it your own way. God said, you slapping him in the face. That's a slap in the face for me to go to work, slaying them tags all day, and so the meal have the audacity to go somewhere else and ask somebody else for something. I got to deal with all the attitudes, and you trying to go get it another way. I've already made a way of escape for you. And you're trying to find another way of escape. I told you to take no thought, but you always trying to think outside of me to get something. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up the way with thorns, and make a wall that she shall not find her path. So he blocking all of the ways that are not like him. And you be upset when he block this stuff. He really helping you out. He really helping you to not get more in debt than you already are. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. All the other ways that you're trying to find. Now you can't find them no more. You used to be able to make ways out of no way for yourself. But now those ways are not made no more. Because you're not going through the real way maker. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband. For then was it better with me than not. So once you begin to see, look what happened. Once you begin to see that the grass ain't green on that other side. The devil fool you a couple of times by giving you what you asked for through him. Then the word started pricking you. Then all of a sudden the devil started taking what he gave to you because he felt the Lord pricking your heart. Go to chapter 3 so we can close. chapter 3, get what? It says Hosea takes back his what? Unfaithful wife. Meaning that Hosea represents God. And his wife represents the church. So, just like Ephesians represented that, Hosea represents the same thing. So now he said, I'm taking back y'all unfaithful folk and making you faithful. I'm trying to get you to understand that you might have went through a dry spot for a second. You might have went through some trials for a second.
All right.
You might have had some misfortune happen for a second. But God said, now that I see that you're ready, and now I'm calling you back home.
Amen.
Then said the Lord unto me, go yet, love a woman beloved of her friends. Yet an adultery according to the love of the Lord toward the children of Israel, who look to other gods and love flavors of wine. So I bought her to me for 15 pieces of silver. Hold on, doesn't God pay for you? Listen to y'all see what happened? He loved his wife so much that he paid the money to get her back. God said, I love you so much that you running around here with everybody. You're running around here doing anything and everything. But I've already paid for you. All I'm going to do is show you in the scripture that I paid for you and prick your heart and tell you, come on. God said, I know you've been cheating, but it's time for you to be faithful again. So I bought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, for a hommer of barley, and a half hommer of barley. And I said unto her, thou shalt abide for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be for another man. God said, all these spirits that trying to get you to do all the other stuff, I'd have paid the price for it. Come on home and be where you're supposed to be and stop all this cheating. Thou shalt abide for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be for another man. So will I also be for thee. See, he's not one side. See, the problem is folks to one side. They want God to do everything, they don't want to do nothing. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an effort, or without terror. Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek the Lord, their God, and David their king shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days. So what he saying, I'm gonna send him, I'm gonna send y'all a king, but y'all gotta go without for a while. God said, I'm gonna have to let you go dry for a while. So I don't know if you have been dry or in a dry spot before. For me personally, I have been in a spot where I wanted to call on God, but I didn't feel a word. Or I wanted to call on God, but I just couldn't remember how to do it. And I had to hunger and thirst after righteousness again, because for a minute, just being honest, we didn't even think about righteousness. But God's saying now that you're thinking about righteousness,
Yes, Lord.
I'm trying to shower you
Yes,
for being faithful again.
yes,
I'm trying to bless you for being faithful again. And I'm going to put you a king,
Lord.
the king above kings,
Yes,
the one above all names, the one who died for you. I'm going to put him in place, and I'm going to get that relationship back. And I'm going to get y'all to grow and be faithful to the person that always been faithful to you. Y'all bow y'all head. Father, we just thank you for this word, Father. I ask you, Father, that we hide this word in our heart and not sin against it. I ask you, Father, that we keep this word, Father. I ask you that we continue to be faithful, Father. I ask you that we forget for any sins or shortcomings, Father, that has hindered us from being faithful to you, Father. Build our relationship back, Father. Let us get in our prayer closet and do what we need to do, Father, so we can hear you again, Father. Don't let our well go dry, Father. We understand that you are the well of living water, so that we won't have to thirst no more, Father. Let us not look to any other place when we are hungry, when we are thirsty, when we are in need. Anything that we need, Father, I ask you that we get it from you, Father. Because once you do a thing, it's done. Once you heal somebody, they're healed. Once they're delivered, Father, by you they're delivered. You don't have to go back in and redo no research. You make them whole, Father. In the mighty name of Jesus I pray. Amen. Anybody need to go south? Anybody need prayer?